So I'm guessing you're having problems with your low beams, eh? So, before I get to the main point of this video, I'll show off my car first. And there it is. Ta-da. It's a 2014 Nissan Altima 2.5 SL. I bought it used with 118,000 miles. The car has no leaks, no issues, just normal wear and tear. It's got I got like 3 issues I got to deal with on it still, but everything else, it's just cosmetics. Everything else is great. Car's great, love it. Except the AC. I don't know if it's the valve in the valve that's in the compressor, or if it's the sun, whatever, the sun thing that's on the dash. I forgot what it's called. But that's a whole nother story. So here we are. 2014 Nissan Altima 2.5 SL. Low beams are not bright enough. Unsafe to drive at nighttime. I looked and looked online for the longest time to figure out what's wrong. When I got the car, it had LEDs in it. So I tried LEDs that were in it, HIDs, and halogens. Nothing fixed it. Nothing. People said, oh, well, it's dirty, or there's a short, or the pitch is off. Nope, none of those. Nothing. So I said, never mind. I'm going to go ahead and buy a whole new one. So I took these out and put in brand new ones. They look great. It's like a kid in a candy store. I was so happy. I was excited. With these, I always had to drive with the high beams on because the low beams were never bright enough and they were unsafe and would illuminate probably a foot in front of you, if even. I tried peeling the lens off with a flathead, but too much work. Shards of plastic flying everywhere. Yeah, no. And I don't feel like putting it in the oven to peel it off. So that's how you take that off, by the way. You'd have to throw it in the oven, cook it to weaken the adhesive, and then pry it off. Hopefully it's weak enough to where you don't break the lens, if this is still good, if you want to salvage it. But it's going in the trash. I've saved it for like 2 weeks, thinking about making this video, because I've seen people have issues. There's even like a lawyer involved where he's contacted me because I submitted in a form that, hey, my low beams are not working. So apparently there's a petition or an issue where this is an issue with Nissan. So somewhere out there, I'll have to look in my emails, but I'll put it in the description. So I went ahead and bought it. Spent the money. Got myself some new lenses. Great. Excited. Works great. So, this is why it doesn't matter what you do. Your low beams will never work. And that's because the projector is burnt. First of all, this thing right here, the inside of it's burnt. And I'm thinking it was either already like that, or the person who put the LEDs in burnt the projector, because these are only made for halogen, not LEDs or HIDs. It got too hot and it burnt the chrome off the inside of the projector that makes it shine. Let's take a look, shall we? So, you can take this out, by the way, but the only way you can take it out is you gotta unscrew it, which you can get with a Phillips head on this side. You just gotta peel that plastic off by throwing it in the oven and all that other jazz. It's not worth it. No one really cares. By this point, you just bought new projectors. So, but I will show you. Well, now it's stuck. Don't mind me. Okay. Whatever. It's stuck. For some reason, it's stuck. I took all the screws out, so everything's just shifting. Alright, here we go. You see that right there? It's shiny, and then it's not shiny. It goes from shiny chrome to a dull gray. I wish I could show you more, but go ahead and rotate it so then you can see. Do you even know how to use a camera? Jeez. Charles. There you go. Focus. Ta-da. So yeah, that's the problem. The shiny chrome part is supposed to cover all of the inside. It's not. It's burnt. Thus is where you see that dull gray. So, that's your problem. It will never work right. So that's what you gotta do. Buy a whole new one. Because that's the only fix. Yep, that's the only fix. Get a new one. So hopefully this helps you.